Good morning, everyone. I did record a video yesterday, but it was so late to post it, so I'll put some of it into this video. It was just a few things that I did around the farmstead. Last night, the kids were going to go to the church, for like a skate event. They have a gym there where they have the children's, the youngest boys, children's church. So from the 4-year-olds to the 7-year-olds. And all the children were invited to go over there to have just, a good time. And they were going to feed them and have, treats and stuff. But the bus that was going to come get us broke down. I do not drive at night. I have a hard enough time seeing during the day. So I do not drive at night. So the lady who lives down the street from me, I asked her if she was going to be busy, and she said she was just going to be bored. She just got all her children ready. She's got 4 girls over there. And I said, why don't we come hang out? So we came and we hang out. So I got over there around 6. And I didn't leave until almost 10. I told my kids, okay, we gotta go. We're gonna have dinner at home. They had just finished making their dinner. And she's like, no, don't leave. I will feed y'all. And I said, well, I can't eat. I've already eaten. I'm not hungry. And that's fine. She knows that I'm carnivore. She knows that I don't eat what they had made. They had, cooked down some pork chops and some gravy and put it over rice, which the children loved. They ate seconds, all of them, except for Elena. But she did eat her whole plate of food. So I'm going to eat these pork chops. These are pork chops that I made for my children yesterday. But again, they weren't here to eat them because they ate at the friend's house. We had a great time last night, and it is really, really nice to be able to fellowship with somebody. And she was praying last night over dinner, thanking God for dinner, and she thanked God for me, and then she started crying. And knowing where this person came from, she came from where I came from the most part, and we have done so, God has done so much in our lives. He's brought us from so much. He's brought us from addiction. He's brought us from, basically not being there for our children, because you just can't in those times, and God brought us through that, and He is allowing us to be with our children and have a great relationship with them, and anything that, any damage caused from that, He's really breaking that down, and, it's a lot for children to go through, of course, and it's a lot for us to go through. She's gone through a lot, and I am very grateful that God has put her back in my life, because she was not at a good place in my life. And, yeah. So I'm going to eat these pork chops. My husband is looking for some roosters. He got an order for 5 roosters last weekend, and so now he has an order for 4 more. So I will be on my phone all day long waiting for someone to respond to some ads that I have put out looking for roosters, because I need to go pick some up. So hopefully somebody somewhere has some that are available. My friend does not have any more roosters available. There was a swap this morning, but I did not go because I have somebody coming just before lunchtime to bring me some hamster cages and some hamster supplies, as well as some guinea pigs, that she needs me to rehome. So I just weighed in at 229 pounds again, back where I was almost a week ago. I will be going to town today at some point to find a probiotic. I have not had a bowel movement since Monday morning. I was having diarrhea, TMI. I was having diarrhea for almost a week after, into my change of eating, from ketovore to from keto to carnivore, and so I stopped taking my Linzess, my medicine that I use to go to the bathroom. And then when I started that 48-hour fast, I have not gone to the bathroom since then, like regularly. So I need to get a probiotic, and I really don't want to continue taking this Linzess because it's just not natural. I think that it is harming my natural gut bacteria and preventing my bowels to function properly the way that it is meant to function. Okay, where are my shoes? Someone is on their way to come and buy the 2 guinea pigs that I have available. I do have 3, but my friend is going to get one for me and trade me for a female that he has. All of his were female, and he really wanted a male, so from that litter. So I'm gonna come back here and grab these babies real quick. She's on her way. It's gonna take her about an hour to get here. Haven't been outside yet. Put all the goats away last night yesterday evening because I was trying to feed and they would not let me feed the rabbits. They were stressing me out. I could not catch them. Just being a pain in the butt. This Brahma rooster right here is getting of age and really annoying my hens, so I'm gonna have to put them away. Probably gonna put them in the cage with the geese. I have 2 Brahma roosters. The other ones are in a pen over there, but that's the only one out, and that's really the only one that's really aggressive towards my chickens. I'm trying to mate with them. They were out of feed, so I just fed them, and now I'm gonna give them some time to go ahead and eat because I want to make sure that they're full before they leave, just in case she hasn't got any feed for them. These are the 2 boys that are leaving. They're so pretty. They have that wavy hair. This cream looking one is my favorite. And we have handled them most days. Ladies on their way to get them. Okay, so here's my quail. And like I said, I set up an automatic watering system, but I used this cup. I had this yellow thing in here, and I bought these a long time ago. Tried to use them. Chickens, quail would not figure out to press this little plunger thing. So I tried it again. I had it set up in this little corner with this hose going to it. And I've had to come in here every hour or 2 and press the little plunger down, and they just still have not figured out that you're supposed to use that. So this is what I usually use. It connects right here on the back through a wire, and it holds it on. And then this, as it fills up, this little cup goes down, which automatically stops the flow. So I've used this in a cage before. I burnt this side so that water doesn't continue to flow through. Usually there's 2 of these pieces on there. So I don't know if I'll be able to get this like right here on this where I have this hole drilled at. I have a hole drilled right there. That's what I used for the other one. So I'm going to try to figure out how to set this up. It won't be too much longer, and these quail will be able to go outside. But see my Sarama hen checking me out. This baby is the one that hatched from those eggs that I had saved from my Sarama who was eaten by the dog. Out of her 4 eggs, she is the only one that hatched, and she's gorgeous. But she's in here with the quail because the other chicks that I hatched were like large breed chicks. They were Leghorn and Barred Rock, and they're just too fat for her, even whenever they're like day old. So she stayed in here with these quail. And it won't be long and we'll have to remove her from this cage too because they are getting big like really fast. Won't be maybe another week, and these quail will have to go out. I'm going to hook up the system and see if I can get it to work in here. I should be able to get it in there if I make another hole on the opposite side, right along that corner right there. And it should fit perfectly in this corner without blocking it from functioning the way that it should. So let's see if I can put a hole here. I'm just going to heat up a piece of metal and just push it through this side as carefully as possible, because the quail are very curious and thirsty. They're pecking my finger through this hole. I got it set up. I had to make another hole on this side because I just didn't have room to function properly, because as you can see, as it filled up, it dropped down. So now a quail have water. So they're going to be happier this way. I did put this in here just so that they would stay away from this corner, which didn't work because they just wouldn't know what I was doing. But yeah, now the automatic watering system is set up and I don't have to come in here and help them. But I'm going to go get them some feed because they're hungry, and they are taken care of for the day. I just got back from getting feed, rabbit feed, from a friend of mine's house, the lady who stores it. She lives maybe 4 minutes from here. It is 11:30. As soon as I got back, a lady had came and bought a Flemish Giant baby from me. She got the only doe in the litter. And now I'm going to eat this pork chop. I've already cut into it because I'm hungry. I ate last night like around 7 o'clock. After I posted the video, I ended up eating 2 pork chops. So I defrosted some chicken overnight and some pork chops overnight. I took 1 pork chop out of the pack, and I'm going to cook the rest of them. There's 4 or 5 more, so I'm going to cook them. They're in the air fryer now, and those will be dinner for my family. I made rice last night, but I made enough for them to have enough for tonight as well. So I have some garlic butter right here that I made last night. It's just like 2 heads of garlic and a stick of sweet cream butter that I get from Walmart. It has no carbs or sugar in it. So yeah, this is really good. I just put some pink Himalayan salt on this and some onion and garlic powder, and then I cooked it in the air fryer for 16 minutes at 400 degrees, and it's really, really good. So I cannot overcook food. If I overcook it, I won't eat it. So yeah, this is really good. And I'm gonna have some chicken as soon as the family's pork chops are finished. I'm gonna put the chicken in. Okay, so here's pork chops. There's 4 of them. I'm going to cut up the children's pork chops and leave my husband's whole. I just put some chicken into the air fryer. I'm gonna cook it at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. So what I'm going to attempt to do today, because I have had past failed attempts the past few days of not eating multiple times throughout the day, I'm going to try to eat 1 meal and just be completely full, like can't eat anymore, comfortably stuffed, to signal to my body that, okay, I've had enough, I don't need anymore, I'm full. Doing that is like mentally it's supposed to help with the cravings and things like that. Yesterday I did eat after I posted the video. I had 2 pork chops last night, so like I said, and really it's because when I was recording that last bit and then I edited it, I really thought, like, how many calories did I get? You don't want to eat too little calories because you're not going to lose weight. So I'm going to go back to preparing 1, like, big meal, eating like, within an hour or 2 or 3 hours, and not eating throughout the day. I had deleted my app that I use to manage my carb intake and my fat and protein intake. I deleted it because I thought, okay, if I'm eating till I'm full, then I shouldn't have to use this app. But really, you don't need to eat too much protein. You want to have more fat than protein, because you're trying to get rid of the fat that's in your body. So I'm gonna see if this helps me to lose weight. As long as I meet my goals, I don't care how much meat I eat. Some people eat 2 pounds of meat a day, every day, and they do great on that. My problem is, like, I will undereat. So if I'm not seeing how much I'm eating, I won't get enough. I'm very good at eating the bare minimum, and feeling full, but my body is telling me, okay, Jamie, you did not eat enough when you ate those meals. You need to eat more. So I'm working on that. That is something that I'm working on. And this app apparently was helping me do that, because yesterday I did not eat enough until that evening. After I posted that video, the neighbor actually sent some crawfish over. She sent 2 bags of, like, grocery bags, full. My youngest daughter does not eat any seafood, only because I have an allergy to it, so I don't want her to suddenly have an allergy that we aren't aware of. Both of my older daughters, my 7-year-old and my 10-year-old, love seafood, and my oldest, my son, does not like any seafood. He does not like how it tastes. So, also, my husband won't eat. We ate Sunday. We had crawfish, as y'all know, and he ate for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then his stomach started cramping really bad, and he just felt so sick, and he didn't eat any more that night. We still have crawfish in the refrigerator from Sunday night that I need to throw away, but my son didn't bring it to the street last night. I had completely forgot about being in the refrigerator, and so I didn't have time to get it to the street this morning, so it's probably going to stay in there just so that it doesn't spoil outside and stink. The trash runs again on Tuesday. I really need to get that out of my house as soon as possible, though. But the lady next door, I messaged her that I was very appreciative, thanked her for sending crawfish over here, and let her know that I don't eat it. I have been in the hospital before, a couple years ago, from eating shrimp that caused me a horrible allergic reaction, and because of the reaction that I had with the swollen intestines Monday morning, I don't want to have to go to the hospital again. I have been told that if I continue to eat this seafood, that I could have, like, a really bad reaction, just suddenly, even if I'm not having bad reactions every time, like, a bad reaction could, like, really be coming. And I don't want that. I have 4 children to take care of, and it's really stupid of me to continue to eat something that I know that I'm going to have a bad reaction to, so I really don't want to eat that anymore. It sucks, and it's so hard because I love shrimp, I love crawfish, I love all seafood. I can eat fish, I can usually eat crabs. It's just shrimp and sometimes crawfish I have a reaction to. So, and plus I gain, like, I retain water. I have, it's just bad overall. You found some chips? Yeah, go eat those. You can eat them. Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, there's still some of them in the refrigerator because the children couldn't eat all of them, but I did let her know that I was very appreciative, and then she told me that she was going to send an extra bag, and I said, oh, no, we aren't able to eat all of it. Please do not send us more. Very appreciative, but we already had plenty. But again, the girls really enjoyed it, and they'll probably eat the rest of the stuff that she sent when they get home from school. But there's a lot of things that I'm trying to work on, and everyone's body is different, so I'm trying to see what works best for me. And I know that eating 1 meal a day within, like, an hour or two was working really good for me. And so I'm going to go back to that and see how that goes. I do plan on getting some chamomile tea to drink at night while I'm putting the baby to sleep. For one, she stresses me out because she just doesn't want to be held anymore. But whenever I don't hold her to rock her to go to sleep, she just gets up and she acts wild. So I have to hold her to rock her to sleep. And once she's like settled into my arms, she goes to sleep. So like I sit in the chair every night and I rock her to sleep every night. And just lately, within the past maybe 2 weeks, she's just started like not wanting to be held. She wants to do her own thing. She's not ready for bed. But at like 11, 12 o'clock at night, she's ready. She needs to go to bed. But it has been a struggle lately. I think she's going through a growth spurt. Some days she goes and she'll fall asleep like really early, like too early for her nap, and then she'll wake up and then she doesn't want to go to sleep for her bedtime, and it's been a real struggle. So I plan on staying awake whenever I put my children on the bus in the morning and waking her up after I pray. I have a treadmill and a bicycle in the shed. It's behind a refrigerator, and I really want to get it out so that I can run on this treadmill and maybe do some biking. It's a like a platform bike. It's not like a bike that you ride around. And because I need to add some movement to my day. Like lately, like this past couple of days, I have been getting up and doing stuff. But I want to do more. I want to move more. I want to get around more. I don't really get out of the house a whole lot. There is a swap tomorrow, but I just don't know if I'm going to go, if it's worth it. I just sold that one rabbit. I have 2 guinea pigs that are about to leave. The lady's on her way. She just left Lafayette, so she's going to be here in about an hour. I have other rabbits that need to be sold, but I might go take some new pictures of them in a little while. But I really just don't want to go anywhere. I really would like for my husband to stay home tomorrow and help me with these cages. I might start working on the cages myself, getting the area back there cleaned up where I'm going to put my cages at, and just get some stuff done. I can't really get a whole lot of yard work done with the 2-year-old because, like, 2 days ago, I was trying to have her outside with me while I was doing outside chores, and she, like, ran through a mud puddle, and she was, like, slipping around, and she couldn't get out of it, and she needed help, and I was like, no, you're going to have to get out of it yourself, and, I mean, she could have fell and got, like, even more mud on her, but she was being dramatic because she didn't want her shoes to be muddy, but she ran into the mud, so it's just not hard to, it's not easy to do stuff with her outside, so it's easier for me to get my chores done whenever she has her sister here, and they don't really like playing with her all the time, so my chicken is crunchy. Just got out of the air fryer. I may eat all this, I may not. I'll let you know. The guinea pigs just sold, and I'm really, really happy because I didn't think they were going to sell because they're boys, but she actually said that she was going to be growing a herd of guinea pigs to breed, so they will be with some ladies soon, and she was really excited to have them and thought that they were so cute and healthy. She told her husband, you better open the box, make sure they're healthy, and they looked at them and they were very happy with those little babies. So I'm not finished eating my chicken. I'm going to go back to eating my meal. So I ate most of that chicken. It was so good. That's my favorite way to make chicken. I could eat chicken every day just like that. I had maybe like 2 more bites off of one of the leg quarters that I did not finish. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Y'all be blessed. Bye.